Alright, so trying to make this video as short and sweet as possible and go over two separate things here. I'm not one to sit here and watch half-hour long videos, and I take it you're not either, unless they're really interesting. And I don't think I'm that interesting. I don't got a high-tech camera and high-tech studio, so I'm gonna assume that I'm not very interesting, and I just want to make this for educational purposes only, real quick. First thing I want to go over is how to properly put your batteries in safely on any, not just my devices, any unregulated box mod that has these spring clips, okay? They got battery springs and spring clips, okay? The springs, those springs, no serious modder is going to use those things. There's so much internal resistance and a whole nother boatload of problems with those. Nobody's going to use those. So most unregulated boxes that you're going to get on the market are going to have these kind of clips, okay? The problem is these clips have sharp little edges in there, okay? Especially on the top if you catch it on your battery. And that's what I'm going to show you how to avoid, all right? Because see this right here? I took the top off this one. This battery right here, say you get a rip where that white insulator ring is. Say you got a rip up there that you don't even see because you're not inspecting your batteries regularly like you're supposed to. Because a lot of people think that the positive's up here and the ground's down here. But that's not the case with these 18650s. That's the positive, and everything metal on this battery is your ground. So all you really got to do is, you know what I mean? That's bad news bears right there. I'm telling you, you don't want to have any rips in that battery up there. You want to always inspect your batteries for that, okay? So cracks, rips, tears, that happens a lot with these factory wraps. That's why I like to rewrap my batteries, because the stuff I rewrap my batteries with right here, this stuff doesn't rip easy at all. This is some thick stuff, nice quality thick stuff, PVC. This is PVC also, but I don't know what the factories are using, but it's not very good. I get it all the time, my VTC4s, my MXJOs, pretty much all my batteries, like, look at MXJOs right here, I got the little cracks up there. Do not use batteries with cracks in them like that. That's trouble waiting to happen, I'll tell you that right now. All these things we're seeing on the news about e-cigs blowing up, I can guarantee that a majority, at least 90% of them, that's what it's from. Or that's what happened. Someone had a homemade device without any venting mechanism and things go boom. Alright, so let's play it safe. Watch this video and watch how I do it here. Alright, first I want to show you how to put these batteries in the safest way without causing any rips and tears. Alright, what you want to do is you want to put your positive up in there first, so you're not sliding that positive over those clips too much, so it's not sliding all the time, you know what I mean? You want to snug that positive right up in there, okay? And then just push in the bottom, okay? Take it out. Now we got a real snug connection here because you want a nice solid contact to your batteries. Unregulated devices feed right off the battery power, so you want to make sure there's a real nice connection on the positive and the drain tabs. That's why a lot of my sleds, you see, they're nice and tight and snug, alright? Some people might be like, oh, why is this so tight? Well, because you want a nice solid connection. You want me to give you a loose battery sled where your batteries are going to be kicking around in your box, shorting out? No, you don't want that. You want a nice, solid, tight connection, okay? So here we go. Let's try this one more time. You want to put that positive up in there first, so it's minimally sliding. You want minimal sliding on that positive clip. You want to keep that down to a minimum, so you're not ripping any of this shit, okay? One more time, let's do it. Put that right up in there first, and then clip in the bottom. If you're on too much of an angle, you're going to hit the bottom. It's not going to go in, so you can't put it all the way in there. I mean, pretty much, moral of the story goes, just put the top in first, clip in the bottom, okay? I didn't leave any slack over here for this one. Let's do that one more time so we can go full steam ahead. Alright, you want to put the top in there snug, clip in the bottom. Top in there nice and snug, clip in the bottom. Okay, there's that. When you wrap this battery over, don't, just shove that little metal piece wherever you want. If you want to cut that off, if that metal piece is bothering you, cut it right off and then just burn the end of that a little bit. It'll melt that so it won't fray, okay? But it doesn't bother me. I like them. I think they look nice. Alright. 2 good batteries in here. These things ain't no joke, guys. Heavy hitters right here. Alright. You're going to take your batteries out. There you go. Batteries out. So always do that. You just want minimal sliding up here. Minimal. I mean, it's going to slide a little when you push them in, but always be careful for that, alright? Now, what else I wanted to get into? Cleaning your coils. Cleaning your coils and re-wicking your device, alright? I never build coils anymore. I can't tell you. Well, I built a few coils for some other people, but as far as building my own coils, I haven't done it in a long time. Because this is what I do. I'm going to show you what I do. Alright. Let's take this simple mech right here. Okay. I'm going to try to make this quick. Let's check out the coils we got in here. They're probably horrendous. Oh my god. Yep, look at that. Let me show you what we got here, what we're working with here. Can we get focused in on that? No? Look at that, that's disgusting. Those coils are horrendous. Okay? So, first thing we want to do, okay, take that cotton right out. You know what? I'm just going to use my fingers to make this quick, alright? Take the cotton right out of there. Second thing we want to do, I'm going to put this on a box because these are really low resistance coils and I don't feel good about just using one battery on them. Alright, so I'm going to put this atomizer on a box because I don't, these coils, I don't think these were meant for my tube mod. It's a little too low. Boxes, you got 2 batteries to drain off of, not just one. Alright. So you can see how freaking disgusting those coils are. Those are nasty coils right there. Nasty, nasty coils. Alright? What you want to do is light them up red. See that flame? That's good enough. Alright, light them up red. Dunk the tip right in the water. Alright? Make sure no water is dripping down into there, because that's bad news right there. Make sure no water is dripping down in here. Light them up. Soon as you dip the tips in that water, you'll see it all. You see all the gunk disperse. It comes shooting right off the coils. It's the hot, cold. I can't think of the word. Tongue twisted right now. Can't think of the word, but when you put metal from hot to cold, shoots that stuff right off. Look where we're at now. Let's see if we can get focused in here. Alright. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Look at, you can already see the metal. Alright. I mean, some people dry burn and then hit it with a wire brush or something. That's too much. You don't gotta do that. You're gonna mess up your coils. And let's try that one more time, okay? Light them up red. You can see it all. You can see all this soot go shooting right off of them. Okay, you want to get that water off there, good. Let's see where we're at now. Look at it. It looks like a brand new build. Alright. Telling you, I don't make my coils pretty anymore. I used to be all about that coil art stuff, but not so much these days. I just like to make them work good. Make my boxes look pretty, and they work good. But my coils, I just make them work good. I don't make them pretty anymore. The days of that are over for me. I think that's about it, guys. Just always inspect your batteries. Always, always, always. You want to check out the tops of these batteries to make sure there's no cracks, rips, tears, or anything. Constantly. Every time you switch your batteries, just take a quick look. Especially if you're using multiple devices. Especially if it's cold. Especially if the batteries are old and worn. Always look for that stuff. Okay? I think that just about covers everything. Besides wicking up the coil, but I mean, that's easy peasy right there. We can do that in 30 seconds here. Let's grab some of this rayon. Okay. I'm just gonna wick up one coil here just in case it helps someone. I don't wanna end this video thinking I could have helped someone with their build. And I didn't. So we're gonna do it. Alright, I got my rayon here. Rayon, cotton, whatever you use, alright? Now with rayon, you gotta be careful. I just washed my hands, but usually you don't even want to touch it because it'll absorb the oils right off your fingers. Alright, spinning that end right into a nice little point. Okay, what are we gonna wick? What are we gonna wick? Let's wick this. No, I don't want to wick that. Let's. Where the heck? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Here it is. Alright. Okay, all you want to do is put that in, give it a little twist. Now twist this end over here so it doesn't go fraying out. Pull it right through. You want it tight, but not too tight. You want it loose, but not too loose. Alright. Fray that out a little bit. Give it 2 nice clips. Blam. Blam. Alright, same thing with the other side. Then once you put your top atomizer, top cap on, take that chuff cap off, and you want to position your cotton so it's not leaking your juice everywhere. You want to position it so one end is tucked down in the well, and one end is coming up on the wall. That's how I do it anyways. That way, if you over drip, it'll go down into the well, and it won't just come off the cotton and come right out of your air holes. You know what I'm saying? I always pull one up and one down. One side up, one side down. Okay? And then you're just going to do that to your other side, and you're good. That's how I do things anyways. I want to make a quick disclaimer. This stuff might not be the safest way to go about things, but this is how I do it. Alright? You know, we got people in this world that need that little label on their coffee cup to tell them that it's hot. I hope if you're vaping, if you're using unregulated devices, you have at least half a brain, and you won't have to worry about that. You know a right decision from a wrong decision. You know what to do and what not to do, okay? So this isn't how I'm telling you to do things. I'm showing you how I do things. You do this stuff at your own caution. You know, this isn't like Safety Central here. I might do things that aren't so safe sometimes. I just want to make that clear so you can't come back to me and say, hey, you told me to do it this way and this happened. Well, look, you weren't doing something right, because this is how I do it, and I've been doing this for over 2 years now, okay? Sorry. But I hope it helps somebody. I hope you guys check your battery tops. I hope you guys inspect that all the time to make sure there's no little cracks or rips. You know what I mean? Because I showed you what happened when I just touched that little razor blade real quick, a millisecond, and you see the sparks fly. So what happens if you stick it in a box mod and you dead short it right on those clips? That's going to be a bad scenario. You don't want it to happen. Alright? So just play it safe, guys. Remember, these batteries ain't no joke. These ain't AA batteries. These are 18650s. They use them to put in electric cars, electric scooters, electric bikes. These things got power behind them, okay? You don't want to be playing around with these things. You want to make sure you know your battery safety and know what you're doing. Know your amp limits. Know your inspections, okay? Take care, guys. Vape safe.